You wake up, check your phone, and for half a second, everything feels fine. Then you open your banking app. The number looks familiar, too familiar. Same balance, same frustration. Another month worked, another month gone. And the strange part, you didn't even spend that much. This isn't about bad habits, and it's not because you're irresponsible. It's because the system quietly works against your bank balance in ways most people never see. And right now, it matters more than ever. Because in 2026, money doesn't disappear loudly. It leaks. Slowly, silently, systematically. Let me show you how. Not with theory, with a story you're already living. Imagine someone like you. Stable job, regular income, no wild spending. Every month, salary comes in, bills go out, some money stays behind. On paper, this person should be moving forward. But zoom out 6 months, 1 year, 3 years. The balance barely moves. Here's the first uncomfortable truth. Your money starts shrinking the moment it arrives. Not because someone steals it, but because time steals its value. Inflation is usually explained like it's a minor inconvenience. 2% here, 5% there. Sounds harmless. But inflation is not a one-time tax. It's a compounding drain. If prices rise 8% and your income rises 4%, you didn't grow. You fell behind, quietly. And your bank doesn't protect you from this. In fact, it benefits. Look at your savings account. What does it pay? 2%? 3%? That's not growth. That's erosion with better branding. The bank takes your money, lends it out at 10, 12, sometimes 20%, and gives you a polite thank you in return. Irony is, they call it saving. Now add the second leak, timing. You get paid monthly, but expenses don't wait. Rent goes out early, utilities follow, subscriptions nibble constantly. Your money spends more time leaving than compounding. Even if you save at the end of the month, you're saving leftovers, not strategy. This is why people feel disciplined but stay stuck. Then comes the third mechanism, the one no one warns you about. Lifestyle creep, not luxury, comfort. Slightly better phone, food delivery twice a week, one more streaming service. Each decision feels small, rational, earned, but your expenses grow faster than your awareness. And here's the trick. Once your spending baseline rises, it never fully comes down. So every raise you get doesn't build wealth. It just funds a more expensive version of the same life. At this point, most advice kicks in. Budget better, track expenses, cut coffee. That's not wrong, it's just incomplete. Because even if you do everything right, there's a deeper math problem. Let's talk numbers. If you save 10% of your income and inflation runs at 7%, your real savings rate is 3%, before taxes, before emergencies, before market shocks. One bad month wipes out a year of discipline. This is why people feel like they're on a treadmill, moving, sweating, going nowhere. Now contrast this with how money grows for institutions. They borrow cheap, they deploy at scale, they compound continuously. You earn linear income. They earn exponential returns. The system rewards ownership, leverage, and time, not effort alone. That's the part that feels unfair, because it is. And here's where hype enters. You're told investing will fix everything. Just put money in the market. But markets don't care about your timeline. A 10% average return sounds great until you realize averages hide volatility. If your money is needed in the next 5 years, those swings matter. If you panic sell once, years of returns vanish. Meanwhile, fees, taxes, and bad timing quietly compound in the wrong direction. So the promise sounds simple. The reality is messy. Zoom out further. Wages lag productivity. Assets inflate faster than incomes. Cash becomes a weaker store of value every year. This is not accidental. It's structural. Your bank balance isn't failing because you're doing something wrong. It's failing because it was never designed to grow there. A bank account is a parking lot, not a factory. And yet, most people are told to leave their money parked and feel grateful. So what happens next? As inflation normalizes at higher levels, as costs become more volatile, as job security becomes less predictable, the gap between people who understand this system and those who don't will widen. Not dramatically, gradually,
And that's the most dangerous part, because slow problems feel manageable until they aren't. So the real question isn't, why doesn't my bank balance grow? It's this: if the rules haven't changed and the math hasn't changed, why do we still expect the outcome to? And how long can this continue before standing still becomes falling behind?